Oh, howdy, my gorgeous geeks. It's I, Sculii Drew, and how the heck are you? Great. Very great. Thank you for asking. Today we're going to take a first look at JETMAN. It's a one-button, believe it or not, one-button pixel action game. Is really the best way to describe it. Play this little duder named JETMAN, and you use a timed button hold in order to slash through your dum-dums. You'll kind of get a good idea of what's going on here after the first little ding-donger. So the longer you hold, the higher you go up, the more you slash. Pretty straightforward. Games like this are super simple, but very, very satisfying. There's a bomb in the middle there, so once you hit that, it goes kabooshki on the screen. Gets rid of the main dingus there. That's kind of the gist of it. I mean, there's going to be some new things added at the end of each stage. You get this opportunity to collect JP, junk points. Jet points? I think they're called jet points. You can use those to collect or get upgrades to your attack and your defense, get more health, and then later you'll even get some chips to help you get boosts during levels. So, as you can see, there's quite a few stages to go through. We're just going to be tackling the first few stages here. Yeah, it just gets right into it. You'll see the enemies kind of develop different strategies, have more strength. You see the timer next to each enemy. Once those timers reach 0, they will attack you. There's no really stopping it. You'll be able to kind of add to your defense and get guards going. So every time you get hit, it'll just take away from that shield. At the beginning, you don't have that though, but you have plenty amount of health to tackle these first few stages pretty good. As you can see, he smacked me right in the mouth there after his timer reached 0. I got his friend on the top before he could even get a little piece of this pie. And here we go with our first kind of tutorial boss, if you will. He is one angry cycloptic cyborg. So yeah, there's an evil organization, because of course there is, called the Violets. This is one of his minions, Mr. Gaze. Yeah, this is just telling us that we can do more damage if we end our attacks kind of at the weak point of each enemy. As you can see, I'm coming back down with a good sword swipe. It does some damage. Looks like it does double damage there. This kind of introduces us to the enemy mechanic of moving around. So you kind of have to adjust towards what the enemy does and where he goes. But we're so good at this game that we don't have to worry about that. See? We're still slicing and dicing, baby. He's getting a couple of schmacks at us, but who cares? Look at this. Got this fight in the bag, baby. Bag this fight up, baby. Taking it home for Din Din. That's never a saying. Easy peasy, babes. Oh, we got it, babes. Check out. Is that a slang? Check out? Maybe it isn't. So what I like to do at the beginning of this game is to try to collect as many junk points as I can, because it's essentially just experience is the way I look at it. It's a currency you can use towards buffing up your stuff. Give your stuff the buff. As you can see, we have little side characters here that kind of explain to us what these junk points do. She's just saying how we can strengthen ourselves, and now it's giving us a quick little tutorial box. You'll see it in 2 seconds here as I go to strengthen and just go ahead and feed the need to be stronger. So plus 5 damage on every single attack. Pretty sexy. So off to stage 3 we goes, bros. There was a tutorial box that popped up. I was pressing buttons too fast, man. It's getting too excitable. So yeah, these new enemies, they go left, they go right. Nice little bomb there to kind of clear that particular screen. And as you saw that little power-up sword in the middle, that'll increase my power forward the level, which is kind of nice. That can be really handy if you're struggling with certain levels where the boss is just taking you to Tinseltown or whatever is happening. Want to look for those sword buffs. So you can see there's a little extra stronger enemy. But ain't no thing. It ain't no thing, baby. Especially after we got that power up in the middle of that level. Let's see, there's that golden junk point in the corner that I'm gonna try to get a yeah, baby. That's what you want. You want to try to get those high tier junk points so you can get stronger, faster, like Daft Punk always said. I'm gonna go ahead and start feeding the defense meter here. Oh, we're so close yet so far. It's gonna be stage 1-4, and you kind of saw a different outline around it. That's indicating that there's going to be a boss in this stage. So yeah, you want to time your jumps sometimes. So on that last little group, because they move around, I want to wait till they get center before I can unleash the beast. That is my sword. I'm calling my sword the beast now. Sometimes I have a lot of trouble getting that last enemy on the screen. I just can't get that timing down. But that's part of the challenge, man. It's part of the challenge. But there is something just uber satisfying about hearing that sword schmack against the enemy face. I love it. I love it. Yeah, this one. Oh, there's another power up. Great. That's going to make the boss fight a little easier to deal with here. I like to throw some easy enemy. Come on, you. There we go. And a little extra heart so he can be at full health for the boss. And who's this cute little handsy fella? Can you keep up with my movements? Mr. Trick. Oh yeah, this dude. So he really likes to move around a lot. It's kind of a pain because you have to time your jumps, but you also have to time when he's going to come front and center, which honestly I couldn't see if there's an actual pattern to it. It kind of does it on free will. Free Willy? Anyone ever watched that movie? No? Just me? That's right, I'm old. I keep forgetting that. But yeah, as you can see, this guy becomes a little bit of a pain because you really have to time everything perfectly. Thankfully, again, I have that power-up sword from early on in stage. And we almost got him anyway, so we're good. We gravy on that, baby. There we go, gonna try to get that golden junk point. There, oh man. Got the reflexes of cat. Meow. Here's Professor Faceboy. Dr. Ark. I knew it was something like that. Professor Faceboy. Yeah, so this is where we're introduced to chips in the game. And chips, again, are like that permanent buff that we can install onto our character. There's going to be different ones that we can accumulate throughout the game. That's just kind of giving us a glimpse of how many there are. You can have up to 4 at a time. The one he gave us is a +2 to our HP, so that's going to be kind of nice. Always nice to have that extra health. There's my defense. So there we go. I got the auto shield activated. My defense level up. And that's just telling us we have condition points now. And the condition points are something we can find more of, kind of like how we find our power sword. There we go. I added more health as well. I might as well just add back to the attack level. Just keep buffing everything up. But yeah, the condition points are something that go towards our shield. Bam! That's a good way to start. So as you can see, there's that little green orb in the middle. That helps us get our condition points back if we were low. Yeah, condition points. Which goes to our auto shield. Another bomb. Thank you. And some health. We didn't need it, but still, this is being very generous. Up to the tippy top we go. These guys have a little bit more health on their side. That should be no problem if we just time everything fairly well, which seems like we're doing a really dang good job of that right now. Nice, easy little room here. Screen, whatever. Take care of what we gotta take care of. Another bomb. Alright. This has been a fairly generous level. We're gonna... Oh, I thought we were gonna perfect it. Oh, we were one hit away from a perfect level. That's okay. It's still pretty nice. Alright, a lot of gold junk points here. Yeah, it was kind of hard to miss that, so sweet. Now, it's not the worst idea to get one of those power swords, because again, it gives you that damage buff on the next level. Yeah, we're just gonna feed the attack meter some moss. Let's get right back at it with another boss level. Alrighty. Of course, it starts off with one of those little shifty buggers at the top there. Shifty pyramid boys. Up to the top. Oh, good. There's a sword buff right there, so we'll just get that power up. And there we go, man. I'm telling you, it's one of those things that you don't know you need until you get it. Okay, so I'm having a hard time. There we go. Smack these little purple nerds around a bit. Oh, jeez. I'll tell you what, I can't remember the last time I saw so many bombs while playing this. Being very nice with the bombs. So far, we're having another fairly straightforward level here, which is kind of great. Again, having that auto shield on has been really nice. So we're not taking any damage at all. Now, this room seems fairly simple, and I did a really good job on it, but I can't tell you how many times I've had to sit there and just try as I might get the timing down to get that one enemy and just miss entirely. Like just, oh, there's 2 bombs in this. Oh man, I feel like I wasted that. Oh yeah, Mr. Balloon. Now this frumpy little duck boy is really hilarious. I don't know why, but I always enjoy it. He attacks a lot. He attacks really quick. As you can see, his timer is really fast. Now I will say, if there's one thing about the game that I wasn't the biggest fan of, was the dialogue boxes would pop up in the middle of action, which is really distracting, especially in a game that's all about timing. So I never really had a chance to read any of that stuff that would ever go on in the sideline. But that's fine. I mean, again, these minor croaks I have. Minor croaks? Am I a frog? Although I like the term minor croaks for minimal complaints I have for a video game. Let me move this microphone in my face, you know? I'm talking to it for a change. As you can see, this guy stays high in the sky for a while. Until you knock him out, that is. And then it becomes fairly simple after that. It's just trying to get him to come down is the biggest challenge. Because he did do a fair amount of damage to me, but again, thanks to the auto shield and my good amount of health to begin with, makes this pretty easy. Now you do want to be cautious of some of these bosses, and you'll see what I mean in a few minutes here. Alright, so now we have chips on the board. Oh, but I got a power up, but I really wanted a new chip. Dang. So that's how you get new chips, is you pretty much get them on that board. And that's, to me, like getting a free level up to defense or attack. Finding a chip is awesome. But you get plenty of opportunities to collect chips. Alright, on to the next stage. But we do have that power up, and you'll see right away that the power up is amazing. Just getting it to start a new level is pretty fantastic. They aren't permanent, but they are nice when you're going in, like I said, into a level that's giving you extra challenge. So as you can see, I was waiting again for those 2 little pyramid boys to get in the middle so I can take care of business fairly quick. Now these little bird things, they like to go upsy-downsy all the time, which if you don't know their pattern, it could be really, really frustrating to deal with, but thankfully it looks like they're working. Another bomb, of course. Might as well just use it. So could have saved it for these little yahoos, but more health that we don't need. Now, the power-ups that show up on screen also have timers and will go away if you don't get them. So that's why I essentially just snag them up while I can, because might as well, right? And we get to the power battle at the end. Start calling them power battles. This guy attacks ferociously. Another quick attacker. But see, the cool thing with these kind of like, I call them duck bots or whatever. But if you can time it to where you knock them down a little bit, you can actually get 2 extra hits on them. Or at least it feels that way. I could be wrong. But it looks like I am on some cases. But they're pretty straightforward as well. Not too difficult to deal with, especially after I got that power up. Get out of here! See ya! To the skies! Alright, let's see if I can get a chip this time. Come on, Chippy! Oh yes, and a damage Dorito? Are you kidding me? Damage Doritos, man. Great, I'm gonna have to pay for that one, aren't I? I can feel the presence of the boss in this area. Alright, so we are getting to the main boss, this area. So we're gonna go ahead and apply that damage chip. Yes, sirree, Bobby. Let's not go to the title page. We're not done here yet. Do we look done? So I just unlocked a new special ability, and you'll see what it does in a second. It's actually pretty cool. Or it could just show you right now. So again, because it's a 1-button game, you'll actually have to continuously tap the A button or whatever button it is you use. I think it's just the A button. And it will do a fisticuff in the air, doing major damage to everybody above you. So I'm gonna try and get these knuckleheads coming up here. This screen is pretty good. We don't have to waste it on this yet. So I'm just gonna hold on to my special ability until we get a pretty dirty looking room. I'm gonna get smacked! Dang it! That's alright. Yeah, have my guard. Alright, this one looks pretty full. Maybe I'll just try it out. Oh, those dummies moved out of the way. So that's when those little shifty pyramids become a pain in my patella. And now it's throwing. See, every time you get hit too, it actually will interrupt your charge. So you want to make sure that you're paying attention to that, because if you get hit in the middle of a charge and then you try to go up right after you get hit, you will not go the heights you want to go. So you have to practice a little patience. Patience. Whiff? Oh, here we go. So this is what I'm talking about here with my inability to time my jumps correctly. It looks slightly ridiculous. And yeah, I'm gonna get smacked. That's okay though. Alright. Oh, there's a bomb. Let's just get these guys out of here so I don't have to deal with it. Because now we have an issue. I have not the best health going into this main boss fight. I'm the boss, Mr. General. You've done well to defeat the other leaders. However, you can't withstand my overwhelming power. Roar. This dude's cool. And he has my colors. You know what? I like him. Let's hope he's not trying to sell me car insurance. Isn't that like Mr. General? Anyway, so on this guy, and I want to say I absolutely forgot about this, but every boss has a weak point. And with this boss in general, I'll show you in a second here, but I'm just going to show you kind of what it's like to maybe attack the head. And when he goes green like this, you just want to hold off on attacking, because he'll have a counter against it. And that's the last thing you want to do, is have him counter you when he's already doing damage at a quick pace. As you can see, I'm already at half health here. I'm going to go ahead and use my special fist to do a little extra damage. It's not too much more. Oh, see, now I got him right when he was in his counter move, so he did, I think it was 2 extra damage to me. Not good. Not fantastic. I'm gonna go ahead and try my best. I think he's pretty much caught me on this fight, which is cool. You know, we kind of have to recalibrate after everything we've seen that day. We'll get it. Oh, see, and that's the thing too, is since I'm holding my charge down while he's on his counter, I pretty much don't get as many hits as I could. on that jump, because the more you stay within his body, his frame of body, the more damage you can do. And there he goes. He gets me. He gets me. That's what I like about you. You get me. Alright, so that was a bummer. But we're going to go ahead and add 1 extra health. Maybe that is going to save me 1 extra turn against this guy. We do have to redo the level, and that's fine. So we're going to go ahead and just take care of business. Hopefully not lose as much shield or health this time, because I know we started that fight with, I think it was 19 health. We're going to try our best to kind of take care of these screens as quickly as possible. Come on, you. There we go. The old jump. What is that? I was trying to think of that song by, like, not Bare Naked Ladies, although I love them. It was like the Cherry Poppin' Daddies or something like that. Is that what they were called? I don't remember. Swing, jump, drive, whales, or whatever it is. So this isn't the best start. I'm already down to 1 shield here, but hopefully with that extra health and my new strategy that I'll tell you about here once we get there, should be able to take care of this guy. All right. Well, Birdie's so far so good. Oh, that's really nice. So that kind of little Tesla cube or whatever gave us our special points all the way back. Yeah, let's just get that bomb. Let's just go into this boss fight with full health and 1 shield. Perfect. And a full special fist. Yes, we remember you, Mr. General. We remember you. So I was saying earlier how every boss has a weak point where you do a little extra damage to them. And most of the time you figure it's the head, right? Well, I think I've figured out that it's also wherever he's green on his body, and that's his belt buckle. So if I just keep my attacks low, attack that belt buckle, get that extra schmack, I can actually hit him a lot faster. So I can do just oodles amount of damage really quick instead of trying to go for the head and then wait for myself to land with that extra half second that I'll lose. This should give me the advantage in the fight, and it looks like so far, yes, that's the case. I'm only at 20, I'm still at 20 health, and he's already halfway through his life bar, so I think we got this one. Just keep the attacks low, keep attacking that green gem on the belts. See, that's how it tricked me the first time. It's like, oh yeah, you want to go for the head, like that, right? Oh, dang it, got the counter against me. That's fine. That's fine. Again, we're still in pretty good shape. But no, you could just get that darn belt buckle of his. Yeah, oh yeah. This is a piece of pie. And give him the fist! Oh, I thought that was gonna finish him off. Alright, we'll just give him the sword. By the way, don't yell what I just yelled in public. Ever. Alright, so guys, that's Jetman. Hopefully we collect 1 more chip for the road. Oh, power up. That's okay though. But yeah, thank you for checking out Jetman with me. I hope you all have a fantastic day. This is available on Steam right now. Don't forget to save your games, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.